Hi, this is Kevin Van Houten, co-creator of Bloodshot, and you're watching Pete's Basement.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to a Pete's Basement special report. It's your old boy Pete here, coming at you from Brooklyn, New York, and thanks to our boy Mikey the Shadow Sutton, we got another big scoop for you. This one has to do with Spider-Man and the upcoming MCU Multiverse. Actually, thanks to Mikey, we've got our own YouTube Multiverse going on right now. This Spider-Man report is going to be brought to you in 4 parts. Pete's Basement is proud to bring you part 2. Just in case you missed it, head on over to Strip Marvel for part 1. Part 3 is coming at you from our boy Matt Jarbo and 3 Buck Theater. And Lords of the Long Box is going to round you out with part 4. Now, Strip Marvel's YouTube is all in Spanish. So for those of us who don't speak Spanish, I'm going to rehash part 1 and then we're going to get into part 2. So what do you say we get started? The Mikey Sutton Report, The Multiverse Scoop, Part 1. Endgame was never the end. It's only the beginning. With WandaVision on Disney Plus and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, the MCU is stepping towards Secret Wars. You guys remember Secret Wars from back in 2015? This is when Doctor Doom beat the shit out of the Beyonders, took their power, and basically remade reality as he saw fit. But the current outline stretches beyond those projects. First, Spider-Man is being penciled in to appear in Venom 3. For the moment, there are a few options in play here dependent on corporate deals. Disney wants Kevin Feige to produce the meeting between the two characters. If that is the case, the movie will not be called Venom 3, as Marvel Studios does not release villain films, nor do they want Sony's previous movies on the character to exist within the MCU. A compromise would be that Venom is not a villain at all, leaning more towards the anti-hero direction aimed for in his solo debut. Blade will also be seen as an anti-hero in the MCU, for a comparison, so it will be consistent with that. Spider-Man will team up with Venom against a mutual foe, maybe Carnage, maybe a bunch of symbiotes, who knows. In order for Feige to be involved, Disney and Sony must negotiate again for this movie, which is what they've been discussing anyway, to return to the table for more collaborations. Or Disney just does purchase the Spider-Man intellectual property rights, which is what they want to do. And let's face it, it's what we, the fans, want them to do as well. If Feige is not producing, this will not be the Spider-Man in the MCU, even though Tom Holland is still playing him. Rather, it's a Spider-Man in a parallel universe with no references to the MCU. If Feige is involved, the film will be in the MCU with a possible twist. Spider-Man is going to travel to another universe in which Sony's Venom exists. This opens the multiverse to Sony's world and the Spider-Verse in general. Sound confusing? This is the predicament Marvel Studios is in. They're trying to thread the narrative together, but they can't really push forward until the deals are rock solid. So, we all just kind of gotta wait and see and hope for the best. Now let's get to part 2. Marvel Studios wants the Spider-Verse to tie in with the Secret Wars movies. Notice I said movies. I use plural because they feel this needs to be in parts, with cinematic and TV spin-offs. For the moment, they are discussing using the title Battle Worlds. Battle Worlds was, in fact, a spin-off of the original Secret Wars core title. The Spider-Verse itself will be a battle world, a planet of the symbiotes. Again, a deal must be in place for this to connect to Secret Wars. I think if all goes well, this is going to be a lot of fun. I mean, the Inheritors story where we were first introduced to the Spider-Verse turned out to be way better than I ever expected it to be. And cinematically speaking, aren't we all just kind of hoping for that little cameo between Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield where they meet Tom Holland? I don't know. I think it would be pretty dope. And I think Tom Hardy was completely wasted on Venom. I think he's a great actor. The movie was just an eyesore. Why was the symbiote named Venom? Why was that its name? Why? How could it be named Venom and Carnage and Riot? That's what's on its driver's license back home? Venom? Come on. Anyway, I'm going to turn you over to our boy Matt Jarbo for part 3 of the Spider-Man report, and then make sure you check out Lords of the Long Box for part 4. If you like this video, make sure you hit the little thumbs up button, and make sure you hit the subscribe button and that little notification bell while you're at it so you don't miss any basement hijinks. Pete's Basement comes at you live every Thursday on social media, with new episodes dropping on YouTube every Tuesday. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We want to hear from you. Drop a line in the comments and we'll be sure to read it on the next show, or hit us up, Questions at Pete'sBasement.com, Facebook.com/Pete'sBasement, Instagram, Twitter, etc. at Pete'sBasement. Thanks again for tuning in. A big thanks again to Mikey the Shadow Sutton, our boy and Pete's Basement fan from way back. Can't thank you enough, bro, for setting all of this up. To Strip Marvel, $3 Theater, and Lords of the Long Box, I say salud. It's great to be a part of a team. Pete's Basement is copyrighted 2019. Ripped Productions. All rights reserved, so go fuck yourself. Don't we all just want that cameo between Tobey Maguire and whatever the fuck the other kid's name is? I can't think of it.